Welcome to the Get to Know Her podcast. I am your host, Tia, and I'm with a special guest here. She's going to be introducing herself momentarily. This is brought to you by Black Rain Books. Make sure you're checking them out. Link is in the bio. We got a nice little charcuterie. We got a signature Bagheera's mix that is a ocean daffodil. So as you can see, it's blue, and you know daffodils are yellow, if I'm not mistaken. But if they're not, oh well, that's what I call it. So just kind of get to thinking what I might have mixed that was yellow with it. So we about to pour up, eat a little, charcuterie, get to it, and have a good time, So sit back and enjoy, pour you something up and whatnot, and just enjoy the show.
Okay.
All right. So, question number 1.
Oh, wow.
What is your given name?
Okay. I like that. Make the introduction into a question. Chantis Nicole Crawford.
All right. What do you go by?
Chantis Nicole Crawford. I just went. Chantis.
Okay.
Shan. CC. That's it. Shanny. A lot of people call me Shanny or Shanny Pooh.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
Do you like your name?
I love my name.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
One of my favorite things about me.
All right. Where are you from?
Atlanta, Georgia.
All
More
right.
specifically, College Park.
So are you a Grady baby?
No, I'm not. I'm Georgia Baptist.
Okay.
And they shut it down.
What they turned it into?
Nothing. Right now, it was Atlanta. They turned it into Atlanta Medical. And then as of about a year or two ago, they closed it. I think it was a year ago. So I don't know what they're doing with it now.
So is there somewhere you would like to live the rest of your life?
Oddly, Thailand.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. See what I did there? But no, for real. Yeah.
I did. All right. Question number 3. What is your favorite color?
It's about to get deep in a minute. I have 2 favorite colors.
Okay.
Purple and green.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is your favorite color to wear?
Green. Olive green,
Olive
specifically.
green? Okay.
Yes, I am drawn to olive green. I think it looks amazing on me.
All right. What is your favorite movie?
Love and basketball.
Okay.
Can I talk about love and
Yeah,
basketball?
go ahead.
So everybody be talking about it now, your favorite movie, Love and Basketball, that's trash because he tried to play her the whole movie, and he did. When you get older, you realize that. And
Right.
I was like, oh, this is the most beautiful love story, and I was like, oh yeah, he played her, and then turned around and played his fiance in the end, because how dare you play your childhood friend for your heart, and then that's it, and then you just gonna call me next day and say it's over because y'all played a game of basketball. That's fucked up. He played everybody. But he's still my favorite. So.
All right. So, what is your favorite part?
Probably when they were, probably the end. When they played, I think the 2 times they played basketball, when they played basketball in the college dorm, when they was playing to strip.
Okay.
And when they played in the end, when she played him for his heart. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Are you a drinker?
Yes.
I think it shots up at this point.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, I am a drinker.
Okay.
A big drinker.
All right.
But not alcoholic, though.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got you.
Mm-hmm.
How'd that taste?
It tastes good.
Okay. All right.
Okay. It tastes like it's dangerous because I can't taste the alcohol in it.
That part.
And usually those are the dangerous drinks.
Yeah, that part. What would be your go-to drink?
As a liquor, tequila.
Okay.
I guess as a drink, probably a margarita. That's my favorite drink. And then Long Island because I like to get strong. And those are strong.
Yeah, those are very strong.
Yeah.
Those are the sneak up on you ones.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Question number 6. Are you good at spades?
Hella good.
Okay.
But I'm low key with. I'm so low key. Everybody like, do you play spades? Cause I'm just low key, and they like, yeah. I be like, I play. Cause I'm not one of the ones like, hey, play me in spades. I'm kind of like one like you put in like, hey, we need a fourth player. You want to play? I'm like, yeah, I'll play. All right. Then I end up beating ass on the table. yeah.
That's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Let your game talk for itself. You ain't gotta do no talking. Who taught you how to play?
My neighborhood.
Okay.
Like growing up, my neighborhood, we did things as a neighborhood like a lot. We played football, basketball, baseball, kickball, manhunt, spades. Like
manhunt
we just talked.
was so fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
My neighborhood. Like we just played We played some whatever them other games were. Yeah. We did everything as a neighborhood. So somebody learned somewhere and taught the rest of us or something.
As it should be. A whole neighborhood coming together. I love that. What do you look for in a partner?
Getting deep now, y'all.
You knew it was coming.
Somebody who's kind. I know that sounds so basic, but being with someone who's unkind, now I have learned that somebody who's kind, someone who's emotionally available.
That's important.
That's very. Oh God, that's so important. I didn't understand the importance of that until recently too. With a sense of humor, I gotta have that because I've had people that are just like too serious for me, and that's not gonna. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. What kind of life is that?
Right.
Financially stable.
That's another important one.
That is. I learned that in my older age. I guess those are the basics. I don't know. Oh, great communication.
Gotta have that. Gotta have communication.
Oh God. Yeah. I think that's it. Okay. Those are the key things. Yeah.
So that's more than 3, but you know.
Oh, you said 3?
No, I didn't say 3. But you know, if you have this long list, you got to be like, look, what are the 3 things I gotta have that I'm not? You know what I'm saying? So.
I've heard of that. People making non-negotiables. Well, I know that. I be telling people that. Like, just have your 3 non-negotiables.
Yes,
but I still don't have my solid 3. But I don't know. I just weigh it because I realize everyone's not gonna have everything.
Yeah,
right?
of course.
So it's kind of like, what's more important to you? But yes, I haven't found that person with the.
Just 3.
Yeah,
okay.
I guess.
So what would be an absolute no-no?
A no-no in a relationship?
Well, in a partner, like before you even get to the relationship, like I guess something that's gonna stop you from even going forward to get in a relationship.
It's so. I mean, lying, of course, but that's basic.
Right.
Like everybody knows that. Don't lie, right? I guess like inconsistency.
Okay.
Inconsistency. When I see already that you're not being consistent and we are just starting out, I'm like, nah, I'm good. Let me make a clean break out of this. Yeah. Before it gets too far. Before it goes too far.
Okay. And what do you bring to the table?
Oh wow, goddamn. Y'all wasn't prepared for this. Okay. What do I bring to the table? Nobody's ever asked me that. I see this argument all the time.
And you never thought you was gonna get asked that?
Nope. Cause I feel like I should. Usually the men who ask that, like when you get to know what do you bring to the table,
they don't bring shit to the table.
They don't bring shit to the table. So I'm like, get out of my face.
Right. Like, that makes sense.
Get out of my face. But I bring a sense of belonging. I don't know. I bring good energy. I'm a vibe. Like I bring support emotionally. Any kind of way you need support.
That's important though. That's real good. That's a real good one.
I don't even know how to reciprocity in all aspects too, because I'm not one of those women that just like, oh, please me, do this for me. I'm a giver. Okay. So I just like to make sure the person I'm with is appreciated.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I would hope they would appreciate your appreciation.
Yeah. Not all the time.
Oh.
Yeah. Hence why we're here. All right. I guess that's enough for me.
Question number 8.
Mm-hmm.
In a zombie outbreak, where would you go?
I'd probably kill myself.
Oh no.
To be honest.
Damn.
I don't want to deal with that shit. Like, I've seen the zombie movies. I don't want to deal with that. I'm struggling to stay alive. Just get me out of here. Like, I don't want to be here.
Look, we struggling to stay alive as is without the zombies.
Right. I mean, you add zombies to it, I'm out. I'm done. So, I would probably kill. I ain't gonna hold you. I'd probably kill myself. But if I didn't, for whatever reason, where would I go? I don't know. I never
like
thought
a
about
Walmart or a Home Depot. Those would be, or a mall. Those would be good places to go. Like, it's a lot of stuff there that you need.
it. Like resources.
Yeah.
I don't think a mall gonna have everything I need. They have clothes.
Well, I say the mall because there was a zombie movie where there was 2 zombie movies I've seen actually where they was in the mall.
Mm-hmm.
So it depends on the mall because you only think really clothes at the mall, but there are a lot of food places in the mall, and then
there are.
Some malls do have the furniture sections of stores. I know we don't have Sears no more, but there may be a mall that has a furniture place in there, and stuff like that. Because like in the movies, all the malls be having like all the outdoor shit, or like they'll have dicks in there with that type of shit. So there are weapons and dicks that you don't necessarily think is a weapon, but could be used as a weapon. You know what I mean? So.
Okay, I never thought that deep.
Yeah,
it probably Walmart.
Okay.
You said all that, but probably Walmart.
So,
and I don't even frequent Walmart now, but
they got everything. There, yeah.
They got everything, so I'm not gonna hold you. Probably Walmart. Yeah.
So outside of weapons, what 3 things would you bring?
Oh God. Would I bring? What do you mean bring? Where am I bringing it to?
When you going to Walmart, so what 3 things? Like,
would I bring with me to Walmart?
Get to Walmart. So what 3 things would you bring? Like, okay.
And you said no weapons.
No. Outside of weapons.
Okay.
You bring weapons. What other 3 things would you be like? Okay, I need this, or
that Walmart don't have?
No, not necessarily that they don't have, but that
to get to Walmart.
Not necessarily to get to Walmart. Just something that you're not parting with. You know what I mean? Like, what 3 things do you think would be either you need to live or you need to
my phone.
Okay, that's one. that's one.
My phone. I don't know what else I can't live without. I think this is hard. Okay. What can I live without? My phone, my car. Can I say that?
Yeah,
that's not a. That doesn't qualify, right?
Yeah, that qualifies because hell,
okay.
You don't want to be walking to Walmart.
This one, like
you don't want to be walking, but like I wouldn't even. It qualifies, but at the same time, it's like understood. Like I'm definitely taking my car. You know what I mean? So
okay, so, damn, I gotta say something else. Thought I got one down.
Well, you got one. You got your phone.
Okay. I don't know what else is that important to me to take with me to the. Like a thing, right?
Well, anything. It doesn't. It could be. It's whatever. Like, what 3 things are you taking? Like, regardless of if it's a thing or this or that. Just what are you about to leave? What you taking? When they say load up the car, we leaving in 5 minutes. What are the 3 things you got in your hand?
I'm not gonna be prepared. Clearly, because I don't know what the hell I'm taking. The 3 things. Because I mean, everything's at Walmart. I don't need to take anything else.
Okay, so you got your phone, you good. That's it. Okay.
It's nothing else. Like, first of all, we probably gonna die. So I'm not even thinking like, it ain't the same like it's a fire. Like, fire, I have a probable chance. Like, I'm taking like the important, pictures and shit like that.
Right.
But I'm like, to survive, I just need my phone. I just need to get there.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe I'll bring some snacks in my pockets.
Yeah.
Till I get there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Question number 9.
Okay.
If you were a place, where would you be?
If I were a place,
where would you be? Example.
Thank you.
If I were a place, I would be deep in the forest, in the heart of fall, creaky board, creaky bridge, right?
Mm-hmm.
With leaves all over it, and it's like the sun is setting, so it's about to get dark, so it's all dreary and gloomy and all of that. That's where I would be if I was a place.
If I was a place.
Yeah.
These questions make you think a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you.
They're supposed to.
I literally never thought about this. My happy place is the beach, so maybe I would be sand on the beach.
Just be sand?
I wouldn't even want to be. I would want to be deeper in there. I would want to be in the ocean.
Okay.
With shit in the ocean. So, can I be the ocean?
Yeah, that's a place.
Okay. All right.
Will you be ocean?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'll be the ocean. As
All
big
right.
as the damn ocean. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Big ocean, not the little one.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Big ocean energy.
Yes.
All right. So, question number 10. What is your favorite food?
I have two.
Okay.
Wings, party wings.
All right.
And can I say Mexican as a whole, or just like I gotta pinpoint?
Yeah, Mexican as a
Okay,
whole.
Mexican as a whole. Those
Okay.
are my two favorite things. I can eat them every day.
All right. So, how often do you eat it?
Mexican, probably. I would say probably maybe like once a week.
Okay.
Yeah, some weeks can get on average at least once a week, because sometimes it can get up to like 3 or 4 times a week.
Mm-hmm.
But on average, once a week, and then wings maybe twice a week.
Okay.
Yeah. But it can go further now. It can go further for sure.
All right. Question 11. If you could change one thing about your past, what would it be?
Okay. I have to ask specifics on this one. Now, just change the past itself, or does something I have to do to change, or just change the past in general?
Well, it's your past. Anything that's happened in your life that you want to change.
I want my father to be there. I can't make him be there, so I guess.
Well, but yeah, you could change.
So it's
that,
nothing
yeah.
I could change, but it's just something
It can,
I would.
Yeah. What you
Want
like?
to
You
change.
could. Yeah. It's okay. You're going back in your timeline, like,
Mm-hmm.
and you saying I want my dad there, and
Yep.
he's gonna be there. So that's something. It doesn't matter if it's. I guess I get
Okay.
what you're saying. Like, I can't physically
Yeah.
make him change, but if that's what you wanted, then yeah, you could.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's one thing I would have my dad
Okay.
a part of my life.
All right.
Yep.
All right. Question number 12. What is your favorite cartoon?
Okay. That's a tough one. I don't watch cartoons like that anymore, but I used to watch a lot of cartoons.
And we grew up in the best era of cartoons.
We
so
did. It
it's
was
a
a lot
lot.
I used to watch.
It's a lot.
I'm trying to think of what, like, I really was, like, I gotta watch this. No, I really watched a lot of, I couldn't wait to, I don't know how often it came home, but I came on, but I remember, like, watching it when I got home from school. Gargoyles. I used to watch the hell out of that.
That is one of my all-time favorites.
So I guess that one. I
So-
remember, like, being excited, like, oh,
I used to watch
what's
that in
about
the
to happen?
morning. I used to watch that in the morning before school.
Mhm.
And I don't know if you know, but the live action is in the works.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I'm hoping Keith David is Goliath.
Uh-huh.
He's alive, so he should be.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm going to be disappointed if he's not.
Yeah.
But,
You
yes.
still gonna watch it?
Of course. Of course. So, I'm sure I don't even have to ask, but I'm going to ask anyway. Who is your favorite character? Obviously, right? Because he's my favorite character, too. Yeah.
Probably Goliath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. I mean, of course.
I was trying to be different.
Yeah, it's
Change it
hard
up.
though. It's hard
Yeah.
with that particular cartoon. It's
Mhm.
hard. All right. Question
Talk about that in a minute.
number 13.
Mm-hmm.
Of the 4 elements,
Oh, okay.
which would you want to be born into?
Can I ask you a question?
Okay.
Were these just like, When you sat here and thought about these questions, did you like look them up, or was you like contemplating real hard, or did they just like come to you, or these questions you always wanted to ask?
So it's a little bit of all of them. Like as I was sitting there writing them, I was like, okay, I gotta ask this, I gotta ask this, I gotta ask this, because this is like, you know, of the basic questions, right?
Mm-hmm.
So as I'm sitting there, I'm watching Daria on Paramount Plus.
Okay.
And the
I haven't seen that in a while.
Avatar commercial comes across the screen. So I'm like, oh shit. Okay, which 4 element would you want to be a part of? Like, because you're given birthright, which I'm an air sign, so I would be an airbender. But if I got to pick, I'm not picking airbender, I don't think.
So that's where you came up with this one.
So I was like, yeah, I gotta ask that one. Like, of the 4, which would you be? Because they all bring something to the table, but it's like, when you watch the cartoon, it's like, how do you pick anything but fire? But
I want to pick fire, but I'm in love with water.
But that's the thing.
I'm drawn to water.
But that's the thing. They make it seem as if fire is really the strongest one. When in reality, I think it may be the weakest one. And I think and that's why they push the fire to be the one, right? Because what they don't really push in the series is bloodbending. If I'm a waterbender, I can control you. So that fire don't even mean nothing. I'll make you burn yourself, essentially. Or I'll just drown you, either way it goes. So I'm caught between, you know, water and fire. But then
Go ahead.
One more thing. So but then in the core series, when all the villains started getting abilities to bend, and the one became an airbender, he choked the lady out with the air. So I'm thinking like, well, by birthright, I might be kind of dangerous with that. I might not need fire or, you know, blood bending with water.
Right.
So I still don't know what I'm picking though.
Okay.
So what's your question?
It's me.
Yeah.
But you don't know. Okay.
Because I want to be the Avatar. I need all 4.
Which way would you rather die? Water or fire?
Definitely water.
Okay. Why?
Why would I want to burn? That hurts.
Okay, so that's what I thought too, right? That was my go-to answer for a while. I said, why the hell? Who the hell want to feel that, right?
Right.
But through research, I think I changed to water. The fire, because when you die in the fire, not from the smoke, but when you die in the fire, your body burns so badly, so quickly, that it becomes numb and you can't feel it. And it's quicker versus you drowning. You're literally trying to just keep trying. You're struggling. It's a long struggle versus like, all right, now I'm burned up. I can't feel shit. All right, well.
But how long does it take to get to that?
I don't know, but it's less than drowning.
So is it that much less or just less? Because that's the thing too.
I think it's that much less.
So you saying fire maybe 8 seconds and drowning maybe 18 seconds?
Yes, because drowning can take a long time to drown. Yes, absolutely. And fire is instant. Like when that real, not the smoke, not dying from the smoke.
Right, the actual
but
flame.
The actual flame. Yep.
Well,
it ain't even like you dead quite yet, but
you're not feeling that.
You don't feel it.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Well,
I don't know. But fire just seems so scary, right? So that's why I automatically used to choose like, yeah, definitely water.
Right.
But I'm like, no.
All right, well.
Yeah. Oop, there that is.
So you're going with the Fire Nation?
Is that what I'm going with?
I don't know. I'm asking.
You asked me which one I'd rather be, right?
Which one would you want to be born into?
I'm gonna go. I don't know. I'm gonna go with water still. I think water is powerful. I don't know. I'm still gonna go with that. Yeah.
You gonna go with water?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go with fire because they do seem the richest. Everybody else seem poor.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with fire.
Okay.
I'll be born into the Fire Nation.
Okay.
Okay. If you could talk to your future self, would you?
If I could, would I? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
What would you say?
course. Well,
Okay.
what 3 things would you want to know?
Oh God. Okay, now I got it clear. Okay, this is me right now, currently talking to my future self, like 40 something years old or whatever.
Yeah. Anywhere from 5 to 10 years, where you could pick it.
I guess I didn't really think this through because I'm thinking like my past self, but okay, my future self. Shit, I don't know, because honestly, I'm struggling right now.
Okay.
So I don't even know what I would tell. Would I say it was okay? I don't know, because I feel like it's not okay right now.
Okay.
So maybe, I don't know what I would say to my future self. Girl, you made it. I don't know what the future looks like, so I don't know.
Or it could just be 3 things in general, though. It don't have to necessarily be about you. Like 3 things you would want to know,
Okay. Like 3 things I asked myself.
Mm,
Well,
yeah, like okay, because like it's in the future.
I'm talking to
so
Chantis
like
in the
okay,
future.
because it's things that your future self knows that you don't know.
Did we find love?
Okay.
Damn, 'cause we've been struggling. Did we find happiness?
Okay.
How much money are we making?
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
All
okay.
Right. Who is your favorite rapper?
Probably Tupac.
Okay. And
I know it's probably like a typical answer, but
not necessarily, but
I love that man.
I mean, but you gotta remember, like, if he's the GOAT, he's the GOAT. You know what I mean? So it's not a typical answer. I mean, for the most part, you're gonna get like kind of like the same 5 to 7, 10 guys anyway. It just depends. So
I love that man.
what is your favorite song? By
Just
him.
in general,
By him, yeah.
By him.
Yeah.
Hit him up.
Not hit him up.
What's that say about me?
That says a lot. It says you ready for war at any given moment.
I love that shit.
All right. Question number 16. What is your profession?
Currently is a healthcare administrative worker, I guess, or minister.
Did you go to school for this?
I did not.
Okay.
No, I kind of fell into it.
Okay.
Yeah. When I was in school, I went to school for education, actually.
Oh.
And then I kind of just started somewhere with healthcare, and then went to another side of it, and just kind of been bounced around in healthcare.
Okay. So I take it this is not your dream profession.
No.
No.
As a matter of fact, I'm about to change professions.
Okay.
As of a week and a half from now.
All right.
Yeah. I got another job, so
All right,
I'll be leaving this profession altogether right now.
Okay. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. Question number 17. What is your favorite time of year?
Fall.
Okay.
You want me to tell you why?
Well, yeah. What do you love about it?
I love the weather. Cause I don't like to be. I love what summertime and spring brings. Right, look, it's beautiful. You get. I see tropical. I see beaches. I see whatever. Right, pool, water, and I love the water. However, I don't like being hot outside the water. So if water's not near and I'm not in it, no, thank you. So I like being cool but not cold.
Okay.
The fall is really pretty too. And like as far as like leaves and things like that. And the most important part is the dress, the clothing, the colors,
Fashion.
the fashion.
All right.
I can dress how I want. You can do layers, you can change it up. Like summertime, you just wear whatever.
Yeah,
'cause you
sometimes
hot.
you can't do shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I can check out the patterns and stuff like that, but you can't
do much.
finesse that too much. Yeah.
So, would there be anything you would change about it?
Fall.
Yeah.
I don't have no. I love the fall.
Okay.
No, I would not change anything about it.
Okay. Question number 18. Do you have any pets?
Yes, I do.
How many?
2.
2, okay. And what do you love about them?
Their ability to their ability to love, if that makes sense. Like, so with dogs, they're dogs.
Okay.
So with dogs, it's like they're just so loyal to you. Dogs make you their world, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, when you're not around or whatever, they sleep, they're doing whatever. But like, it's like when you walk into the room or they know you're home, like their world just lights up and everything's about you. And it's just like,
absolutely.
Yeah, and it's just like that unwavering love, that unconditional love. Like even when you're mad, like they might be like, "But I still love you." You know what I'm saying? Like they feel your emotions. They feel, yeah. So, you know, it's like you know you're gonna get love from your pet. If you don't get love from nobody else, you know your pet fuck with you.
Amen.
Yeah.
All right. Question number 19. Do you believe in aliens?
Yes. Excuse me.
Would you have sex with an alien?
Okay. wait, I wasn't ready. Depending on how the alien look. Because I believe in aliens, but I don't believe aliens look how they depict them on TV, right?
Exactly.
So it just depends on how, you know,
Did
like
you see
their vibes.
the new the newest Men in Black movie?
No.
So
I did not start watching Men in Black.
Thor.
Yeah.
And what's the girl name that was in the Thor movie? The black girl. I don't know her name. Tessa Thompson's her real name, but whatever her name was
in the movie.
In the Thor movie. They're both in it. They're the new J and K or whatever.
Yeah.
So Thor had sex with an alien. So you know me, I'm like, okay, you know, even though it was like a human, but still like, and even with the movie Bright, did you see Bright?
Yeah, I did.
And you saw how what was they the orcs
or something like that. Yeah.
So even with the girl orcs, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. So, and then obviously with Avatar. I knew that's where you're going with it. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm all for it. Like y'all looking like that, yeah. But like the alien movie, you can miss me with that one.
Yes.
Miss me.
That's what I'm like. It just depends on the vibe, like how they look. Because honestly, as a person, I was watching Schitt's Creek the other day. And I watch it a million times. It's one of those shows I watch over and over again. Because every time I'll find something like that I didn't even notice the first time. It's hilarious. But I remember when, so you know the gay character David.
Yeah.
Okay. The main character. He's my favorite. But anyway, I remember when they were having a wine conversation because he slept with Stevie, the girl, right?
Yeah.
But he was presumed gay.
Right.
So she was like, so they were like buying wine, and he had picked up like a white wine. And she was like, so I'm a bit confused. So I like red wine. And he was like, okay. And then she was like, I was until last night, because they had slept together at this point, I was under the impression that you like red wines too. So is it white or red? He said, it's not really about the wines. He said, I do. He said no. He said I'll do white. I'll do red. I'll do a rosé. I'll do like a little Chardonnay. It's more, not about the label. It's about just whatever. Yeah. And I kind of feel like that. So like even with aliens or whomever, I feel like it's the
vibe.
The vibe.
Yeah, I can get with that. I can dig that.
So yeah, I probably just depend on the vibe.
All right. Would you live with them on their planet?
Maybe, because this is shit.
This the ghetto.
This the ghetto.
This the fucking ghetto. So.
Baby, we going to hell. This is, I feel like, honestly, on a deeper level, I feel like we're living hell here on earth. So I get that, people think it's a heaven and hell or whatever, and I honestly feel like this is what we're currently living in.
Yeah. To
be honest.
Because if there's a hell, then, because what is this at this point,
Exactly. So yes, if it's nice there,
yeah.
I would, yes,
I'm with
absolutely.
You on that. With
yeah.
You on that. All right. Question 20. What was your childhood like?
Okay, that sounds deep. My childhood was amazing. My childhood, for the most part, it was amazing. And the reason why was because I had an amazing mother who made it amazing. I've always been like a social kid, so even with my brother used to be like my best friend for a minute. Then my cousin was like, we were a year apart, my cousin, so we just was like two peas in a pod. So everywhere I would go, we moved around a lot when I was really younger, but everywhere I would go, like I would like just go outside and like scan the neighborhood and just meet people.
Yeah,
because I had fun. I had a good time with people. I always was like doing active shit. Man, I got so many scars from all the stuff I used to do. Like I had fun as a kid, and then like school was fun to me too back then. It was easy. It was just like a social hour to me. I always looked at school as like, oh, I get to see my friends. You know what I'm saying? Like the learning was easy, whatever. Like I didn't care about the work itself, but it was just like, all right, we get to have fun at school and eat lunch and stuff.
Right.
So I looked at that, like, and then we had a lot of things. We had everything we needed. My mother provided everything that we needed. And most of the things we wanted, we just had to earn them. We had to make sure we had the grades and things like that. So it wasn't that hard to earn those things. So she made sure we had experiences. Like she would take me and my friends places. Just like outings and stuff that probably has something to do with how I am now, because I like to be out and do stuff. Like I like to experience things, but she made sure we experience things as long as we're doing what we're supposed to do. I got to play sport. Just whatever we wanted to do, like she made sure we were able to do it. We used to take a trip once a year to like a beach. It would be like Florida,
that's always fun. That's important too, like
but
traveling, taking trips and stuff.
Yep, and she would let us take a friend. Like, okay, I can take one friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, she made our life enjoyable. So my childhood was great in that aspect. The only thing was missing, again, coming back around to that man, was my father.
Right.
And I remember having like bad times, but I remember at some point I was just like, well, I'm having a good time, whatever. I remember when he first like became absent, it was kind of like a slow process, because it was kind of like when they separated, we would go over there like, and then it kind of just slowed down, and then it got to the point where he would say he would pick us up. And I know this is like the typical, black dad story or whatever, but he would say he'd come pick us up, and we're like literally sitting there packed in the living room looking outside the window, and he would never show up. So it started as that, and then he just stopped showing up altogether. So that part of my life was really sad. But then it kind of like, I don't know, it kind of was like, well, he ain't been around. You gotta got used to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm enjoying what I have now. So the most part of my childhood was good. I didn't realize how him not being there and him basically rejecting me, I guess it affects me in my life now. And I always thought like, well, my mama was my dad, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I realized that women can't be a man. They can't be a dad. Exactly. Like as good as she wasn't a father.
Yeah, you gotta have both.
And yes, and I realize how it affects my relationships with people to this day, and I'm working on that. But yeah, so that was like the sad part about it, but overall it was mostly great. Yeah.
So our next question question was,
but
but you already answered it. It was just, what is one thing? No, it would just be, what is one thing you would change? You already answered that.
Yeah.
All right. Question 21. What is your favorite era?
90s.
Okay. Obviously, right? That's
for sure. The music, the clothes, man, the music was such a vibe even then. And I was young then, because I was born in 87, so what's the oldest I would have been in the 90s? 13, something like that.
Could you imagine being 17 in 1989, turning 18 in 1990, and being a young adult through the 90s? I think about that all the time. All the time.
Lit.
And even just recently I watched rewatched The Last Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sitting there like, damn, imagine how that must have been being a teenager in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Then knowing that you about to hit the 90s and 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
Because this shit we got is the ghetto. Like, don't get me wrong, I love
Mm-hmm.
the childhood through the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
But I know being an adult in the 90s was the shit.
Yep.
It had
Don't
to
forget Freaknik. Missed that whole shit.
Oh, man, yeah. That was the whole thing right there.
Yes, I was pissed about that.
Man.
But yes, it would have been amazing. Because again, we experienced 90s as kids.
Right.
But yeah. But even then, it was still fun. But yeah, imagine being an adult.
It would have been 20 times funner.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
What about it makes it your favorite?
The music. I still, that's what I be on to this day.
Yeah, to
90s,
this day, yeah.
90s vibe me.
Yeah.
Definitely. 90s vibe me.
Definitely.
The music. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Question number 22. Who is your favorite R&B singer?
Okay. So,
here we go.
I've been doing some thinking recently about this. Because we used to ask this question all the time. Like, this is always a question that comes up in conversation. And I would never know. I'm like, it's too many of them. I can never pick. But I've come to learn that it's Jasmine Sullivan.
Okay.
I come to learn because I cannot get enough of her. Okay. Just her voice, her storytelling, like her man, the way she writes, the way like her stuff is so relatable. I cannot get enough. Just her personality of what we know of it, of course, because people can be who they want to be,
right?
In the public eye. But what I've come to know of her, and just everything about her, I love. So she's my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is your favorite song by her?
Lost One.
Okay.
Lost One.
All right.
You want me to elaborate on that?
If you want to. It's up to you.
You know I like to talk. Lost One. Let me tell you. Okay. So when I first heard Lost One, I was in a very, very, very dark space. It had to be either the year of COVID or the year after COVID. So it was either 2020 or 2021. I just remember the first time I heard it was the day of my brother's birthday dinner.
Okay.
We had, and I think it was his, how old am I? So it had to be his 30th, right? It was a big number, so it had to be 30th. Because I'm 37 now. Yeah. Okay.
So 30th.
It's 30th, yeah. And I remember just being, like, when I was hearing it, I was crying. I remember just being so sad. Like, it had such a sad tone. And I couldn't relate on the point of view she was singing on, because in the song, she's the villain. Like, she's like you ever lost one, like you did, you know what I'm saying? You hurt them, and you don't want them to move on without you. It's basically the basic of the song. And I don't know. I know what it is to be, like, on the other side of that. But on a bigger scale, I looked at it as, like, not even romantic. Like, I looked at it as my father lost him. Like, I looked at it as that, and it just made me so sad, and I just could not get enough of, like, listening to that song. And then hearing her, like, so maybe, like, a year later, maybe months later, I heard, you know, how she wrote it. She said she heard the melody, and the melody was so sad. So she felt like she had to write something sad. And again, she wasn't the villain either. But that's how she depicted it in the song or whatever.
And, you know, a lot of times we hear something, but we change it for ourselves to fit our narrative.
Yes.
So that's what you did with it. You know what I mean? So that was perfect for you, and, you know, it worked out anyway. So, yeah.
I still listen to it to this day. Like, all the time, like, it just came out. And then more recently, because again, she didn't write that with in mind. She wrote it as a romantic, whatever. Now she performed that song recently, and she recently lost her mom, and she couldn't get through the song without crying, because now she said the meaning of it changed for her.
Right, exactly.
Just like I felt it when she first wrote it. So it kind of all came full circle, even though it's sad. But I just love that song to death.
And the last part of this one was, why are they your favorite? But you already answered.
Okay, look.
All right, so question 23.
No.
Do you have any tattoos?
No, I just playing. Yes, I do.
All right. How many do you have?
I have about, I don't know, 35 to 40.
Okay.
I haven't really counted in a minute, but I know it's in between that number.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have any tattoos?
I do. I have a lot.
I know this is not about me. I mean, about you, but
yeah.
About how many do you have? Do you know? Because you have.
Because the first time I counted, I think I counted
the first
every
time.
little. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
now I would not do it like that, but
I think you should.
yeah, I got.
That's how
at
you
least,
got them.
Yeah. That's how I looked at it too. Like every little thing is.
Everyone I added, that's a tattoo.
So I would say at least anywhere from like 75 to 100.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it. You have a lot of tattoos.
Yeah, I got a lot of tattoos, like, filling spaces and all that good stuff. But I actually want to get them removed and do like a whole new thing. And not all the way removed, but just broken down enough to where I can get,
other ones.
Get covered up. Because I went and I was like, can you cover this up, David? And then they tell me, like, basically, this all you'll be able to get.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so okay, cool. I'll just remove them. Well, break them down, so to speak. And then, you know what I mean? So yeah, I do want to do that eventually.
Okay.
How old were you when you got your first one? I was 18.
Okay. I was 16.
16, okay.
Story.
Did Big C do it?
Big C did one of mine, but not my first one.
Okay, because he usually do everybody first.
Big C did a lot of tattoos.
Rest in peace.
Yes. Big C did a lot of tattoos. No, not my first one.
Okay.
My first one was done by, rest in peace as well.
Damn.
This guy named, I guess he used to be named Big Willie Styles. I don't know what his name was back then. I heard about the tattoo shop. It was on Old National, and people were getting them at school. They was like, "Hey, if you go there, they ain't gonna ID you. You get a tattoo." I was like, "Man, I had been thinking about one." So I was like, "I'm gonna go." Went by myself, 16, probably when I first started driving. Went there. The guy, I could see why if they was getting tattooed by him. He was blinded by whatever flirting and whatever. Just he ain't no ID. Just assume I'm whatever age. Yep. Trying to flirt, trying to do whatever, and so I got my first one. And I remember my first one. I wanted it to say "juicy," and I wanted it to be on my thigh. I cheered at the time though, because I didn't want my mama to know. So I was like, I'm gonna have to get real hot on my thigh for my Chilean skirt to cover it. And I was like, nah, that's too much. Like, juicy, that's too provocative for my first tattoo. Let me dial it back. So I got sweets, and then strawberry on my chest, and it was covered by my uniform. So I went and got that, the first tattoo, and I said, I still want that juicy. I went back a week later and got juicy. So yeah, that was my tattoo story at 16.
Okay,
yep.
All right.
They haven't stopped since.
Do you want more?
Yes.
Okay.
And it was crazy because at some point I thought I was done. I was like, okay, like I'm just gonna get this, or I was like, okay, I had a theme. I was like, I'm just gonna get, when I get more and more, I'm just gonna add to one arm and I'm gonna do one leg. That's it. And we're gonna be done. It didn't happen like that. I just, when I get inspiration, I go for it, and it was just like, all right, well,
here we are.
Run out of space, and here we are. Yep. So no, I'm not done.
Question number 24. Do you like to travel?
I love to travel. I love it.
How often do you travel?
Wish I could travel more. Excuse me, like twice a year.
Twice a year? That's a good amount, though.
I feel like I want to travel like 20 times a year.
Well, of course, but
that's not realistic, right? Because we have jobs. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. In this kind of world we live in, economy and all that, 2 times is actually a lot.
I wish I traveled more. It's like, it brings me happiness. I wish like the rest of the world, I probably wish I was rich and not even to have possessions. Like, I'm not even a person, like, if I get money, like, oh shit, I'm about to buy this big house and this fancy car. I don't even know cars. I don't even care about it. It's me. It's just me. I just want to use my money on experiences. I just want to experience, like, every day I want to wake up and do something different. Either traveling or just going to activity or whatever, but I don't have money to fund it. Like, in my everyday life, that's what I want to do now. It's just I don't have time or money to fund these things. Yeah,
absolutely. And then I'll actually was talking about this the other day. Like, I just need like 500,000 in my bank account, right? And if I pull out 10,000, it just another 10,000 just automatically.
Replenish. So you always just stay there.
And I ain't got to work, and I can just do shit like, cause I went to the Hawks game the other week, And the shit was just so fun. It was so electrifying, and it's like, imagine just being able to come to every game if you wanted to, or going to other arenas, especially like with those big games, like, and just doing other things. Now, it ain't even all about games and shit like that, but just doing stuff that that's fun to you. You know what I mean? But it's you gotta work, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. And it's like, is this what we really signed up for? Because like, on a deeper level to things, like whether you're religious, spiritual, this, that, and the third, whatever it is, there is something that is what it is. Right. We don't know, but aside all of that, so I saw a video where this girl was like, she signed a contract. So hearing that, it sounds like this is kind of like a virtual reality, right? And I don't know if you ever seen the movie The Truman Show with Jim Carrey.
Yeah, I did. I vaguely remember it, but I do remember seeing it.
And I've never seen it, but like the running joke in the movie is show me to the exit. Yeah. And the exit is supposedly around Area 51. And if you get too close, they're gonna pop your ass. So all of that put together makes me think like, I need to see this contract. I need to, like, why would I sign this? What was the point? Yeah. You know what I mean? So then it just gets even deeper, like, okay, well, obviously we know it's going to be a struggle, but there's some reward in it at some point. And it's like, okay, well, you got to go through all of this to get to this. And it's like, right. Like, why? But still, why would I sign this? What was the point? Because, like, then it's like, okay, when you're not in this virtual reality, then what is it? Right. Because why the fuck do we keep coming here? Yeah. Why did we sign up for this? Like, what is that? That must be worse. Or, not necessarily worse, but it must just be boring. Yeah. If we like, nah, let's come here and get some experiences and do this and do that or whatever. I don't know. You know, we ain't going to find out until, but still, because, like, I guess when you pop out the virtual reality, then you waiting on somebody like, where the fuck you at? Like, then you still just waiting on certain people, but then you see other people like, well, I did all this, and I don't know, but this shit is wild though.
Very wild, very very wild.
What is your favorite place you've been to?
Probably Jamaica.
Jamaica, okay.
Let me tell you why. Not that it's not beautiful, because Hawaii has beautiful water. Jamaica does too. But something about Hawaii, that water just was, I don't know, I was in love. Like, I got to snorkel in Jamaica too, but I remember snorkeling in Hawaii and I got to see like a sea turtle and just all these things, like it's just so cool, and the water was just so beautiful. And it is as well in Jamaica. But the thing that I loved about Jamaica is when we were off, because I was at an all-inclusive resort, which is what I typically like to be in when I travel out of the country. But when we were off of the resort, you got to see like the Jamaicans, right? You're riding around. Sometimes they would stop, like it'd be vendors or wherever we went and stuff like that. And Jamaica is really poor. Like, most of it, like if you just look at it, it's like, oh, they live like really poor. Right. But those people were so damn happy. And it makes me think of all the shit we have here, and it's just like so many miserable people, you know what I mean?
First world problems.
Yes.
First world problems. Like, it's too much entitlement.
Yeah.
And when you go to these countries and they're happy, it's because they don't have anything, so and there's no entitlement, so it's like but here, you can forget it. Yeah. Miserable for no reason. Like, what you got to be miserable for? Yeah. Your bills is paid, you got a job, you can eat, got clothes. Good?
Yeah, I'm good. And some people are so negative, like, not even, okay, once being sad is one thing, but just being negative. Some people are just like, they always, I cannot stand a person that complains all the time. And I'm generally a happy person, but I do get sad because I have depression, but I'm not projecting that onto others, right? I'm not always complaining. I cannot stand and complain about. And it was just like, they just were all just happy. Like,
and they have nothing.
Having the time of their lives, it feel like, I'm like, they don't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
It was amazing to see. Never seen anything like it. Yeah.
3 places you want to visit within the next 5 years.
Thailand.
Okay.
That's number 1. Dang, what else? I had added something else recently. Africa. And Africa wasn't on my top of my list. You know, I guess black people are like, oh, you know, I want to go to Africa because we're black and we want to go back to the motherland, whatever.
Right.
I never cared about that. It wasn't until I seen like the sights and like the I don't know, like what you can experience like with the animals. I'm drawn to animals and water.
Yeah, they got the animal safari and stuff.
Yeah, just like the safari, the hotel. That's my dream, to wake up one day and you're on the balcony and you just feeding your giraffes or whatever. And I fed giraffes before, but that's a whole nother experience having them outside your room.
Right.
Like when you wake up, I was like, this is beautiful. Like, so that's on my list too. And lastly, I would say, what the hell else is on my list?
One more.
I guess I'll go with
Dubai.
Aruba.
Oh, Aruba, that's good. Yeah.
Dubai is on a lot of people's list too.
Yeah.
That's on my list too, but Dubai would be my third.
Definitely. Okay.
I mean Aruba.
All right. Question number 25. Do you have any kids?
No, not living. I don't have any kids. So I would say yes and no. When the general public asks me that question, I just say yes. No, to avoid like having to talk about it.
Right.
But I mean, true enough, I would consider myself having a child. Cause like I wear his name on my necklace. Like I had one was spelled out. You could see it better than this bar. But people be like, well, who is that? You know, some people are like, who is Cairo? So then that starts a whole nother conversation. So yeah, I would consider myself to have a child. He didn't make it, you know, to full-term pregnancy, but yeah, still my baby. So yes, I have one.
Do you want any more?
Yes, I think.
You think?
I used to, when it first happened, when I first lost him, before I even had him, I would be like, oh, okay, I can have a kid, I cannot have a kid, whatever. Even though I love kids, it was just like, okay, I'm enjoying life, it's okay, whatever. And then when I lost him, I could think of nothing more than to have one. Now I felt like the yearning for a child. Now, more recently, I feel like, I don't know, the way this world is going.
It's kind of like, nah.
Yeah, I feel like it's a reason why I haven't had one thus far, right? Because I feel like everything, whether good or bad, happens for a reason, unfortunately, in a lot of cases. But I feel like it's a reason why I haven't had one. And I feel like it's not the end of the world now if I don't have one, because, again, I don't even want to think about bringing a child up in this world.
Absolutely. I'm with you on that.
So, I'm okay either way. I think now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on. Question number 26. You already answered this somewhat.
Okay.
It is, do you have any siblings?
Oh yeah. I got
All right. So then, how many of you are there?
I have. Okay. Well, we can dig deeper too on this one. I have a brother and a sister. Right. These are who I grew up with. We have the same mom. My brother and I have the same father as well. I do, however, have another brother. And we have the same dad, and sometimes it makes me sad because we don't really know him. My brother talks to, I guess because he's a man and they're both men, talks to him more, but I mean, they haven't seen each other, and it's because my dad was in my life. So he had this baby with this woman, and we saw him when he was a baby, but because we weren't in my dad's life, we weren't in his life, and it kind of just carried on. And now he, in his death, is kind of like, well, what do you do?
Right.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay. So, are you your parents' favorite?
Really? She would never say that.
What's how you feel? Do you feel that? Do you feel that way?
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like I feel like I'm my mom's favorite. I always ask her, and she's like, "I have a favorite." That's her favorite line. But I think I'm more attentive to her. So in turn, I feel like it makes me her favorite. Yeah. And then I guess my stepdad, because I can't consider my dad. My stepdad, I think I'm his favorite too.
Okay.
Yeah, out of the kids, for the same reasons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Question 27. Do you have any hobbies?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dang, what do I like to do? I have hobbies, right? Is a podcast a hobby?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I have a podcast. I like to pod.
Okay.
I used to coach cheerleading.
Okay.
That, I guess, I mean,
You was what's the name from
what?
the paint, that show. What was that show on Stars? Uncle Clifford.
Uncle Clifford.
You didn't watch that show on Stars with the strippers?
Oh,
The Paint. What was that? Pink Valley. Or P Valley.
P Valley.
So you was the girl because she used to coach cheerleaders, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was.
I didn't know where you was going with this. I'm like, where is he going? What are you talking about?
I couldn't think of it. That's why I was thinking Uncle Clifford and Pink and all that. P Valley. Yeah.
Yes, I used to love coaching cheerleading. I mean, I probably still would if it wasn't for the politics.
And by politics, you mean?
Okay. So when I was coaching, we win championships often, right? And so it was on rec level. So Riverdale got a whole new park, all right? So they kind of I don't know, they got like new staff, like they just kind of changed everything. Everything was different. And they kind of, so when new people took over, it was kind of like they didn't give me or my, the coaches that I coach with or whomever, our respect. Like, we won championships, so it was kind of like they picked favorites, right? So they was like, okay, we're going to give the good girls to here, and we're going to give y'all the struggle ones because we like them, even though y'all won championships, and these coaches have no experience. They don't even know what they about to do with these good-ass girls y'all getting. And it was kind of like, I'm not about to do this. We're not playing favorites. Like, we need to go off the no. Y'all not about to, I'm not doing this anymore.
That's crazy. Like, that's disrespect. Like, I got rings and you want to, but on one hand, I can see it like, okay, y'all got rings.
It's amateur hour over here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Y'all got rings, so I guess they felt like y'all could get them to where the other girls were.
Yeah, I don't think that was it.
But I'm saying on one hand, I can see that, even though that's not what it was, but I can see that.
Yeah, so I was over that. And then my other hobby would be, I used to paint a lot. I haven't really been in the mood to create, but yeah, I used to paint a lot.
Okay, so which is your favorite?
What was the hobby? Oh, my favorite is probably potting.
Okay, so what do you like about it?
I like to talk and express my feelings and be open, and I don't know, I like to talk.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Question number 28. When is your birthday?
May 17th.
Okay. So what is your sign?
Taurus. Big Taurus, not the little one.
Okay.
Okay.
So are you a true Taurus?
You know what? I think in some ways I'm not, because only because I do. Okay. So I am a Taurus. Actually, yes. Yeah. I think I am. Okay. I think I'm just not. I think most Tauruses I know are hot-tempered, right? Even though they're good people, they're down to earth. We are givers. We're lovers. We're loyal. We are stubborn. I will admit that today.
Today you will.
I will admit that.
Okay.
But most of them are really hot tempered. Like they can really get like. So Tauruses are cool until we're not. Like until you betray us or you try to cross us, and we're not. But even then, still, I still know how to control my emotions. And a lot of Tauruses I know don't. They go on to the deep end, but they're provoked, but they go off on the deep end, and I don't really do that. So I'm probably like the most even-tempered Taurus I know.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Question 29. Do you know how to swim?
Yes,
Okay.
I do. I'm a black person that knows how to swim.
All right. All
Yeah.
right.
Take pride in that.
Yeah, as you should. As we should. As we should. All right. Last question.
Oh,
Number
shit.
30.
It better not be nothing crazy.
What is your ideal date?
Oh, okay, that's good. Ideal date, which nobody ever plans.
That's crazy. Well, hopefully this
Niggas
gives some
don't even
guys some
plan.
ideas. You know what I'm saying?
They don't give a damn.
Well, they should.
But I never thought about it. I like so many things. My ideal date would be. Can it be like?
It's your day. Whatever you want. However
Like
you
whatever
see
you want to
fit.
do.
Hey.
Whatever you want to do. My ideal date. It's gonna be a long day now. Okay.
Hey.
It's gonna be multiple things in one day. But my ideal day is wake up. So say, whatever, a beach is near or something like that. Like I'm
Okay.
on a hotel. We stay at the hotel. Whatever. Wake up. Watch the sunrise on the beach.
Okay.
Enjoy the beach after watching the sunrise. Make sure we bring a little food, bring a little drink, and actually get into the water, the ocean water. All right, so we do that for a couple of hours. Bam. Now we go back to the room. We go change. And do an art activity, like a now they have like where you can like create candles and drink, create rugs and drink, create
So like just
everything
sipping
you
paint,
can,
but now all
sipping
these other
paint,
things.
but like whatever you choose, because I
Okay.
like any form of art. Really, I like creating.
That sounds
stuff.
fun.
I love stuff like that. So I've done a lot of them already, but they have
You made
so
a candle
many.
yet?
I made a candle.
That
I
sounds
just
fun,
recently
yeah.
did a candle.
Okay.
Yes. I still want to do a rug. It's so many things. Like they got pottery. I still have not made pottery yet.
Okay.
It's just so many things they have that you can do and drink. Like they just make it fun. Like, do this and drink. I just recently went to the Intoxicated Chemist, where you do like science experience and you drink. And you're intoxicated because they keep coming around with shots. For sure. But I love stuff like that. And I tell people I love stuff like that, but they never plan a date like that. Anyway, so something, it could be any form, whatever you choose. I don't want to have to plan a date. I don't want to have to tell you what I want to do. I want you to listen and then just
Plan it. Yeah. Absolutely.
there we go. There we go. Execute. So, all right, after we do that, then we go to like some form of live music, whether it's like an open mic night. I love a good open mic night with some good old singers.
Okay.
Doing covers, some good man.
Oh, that's the juke joint. Even though those songs are, I think, older.
Yeah.
But it's still, yeah.
Yeah,
That was-
I love
yeah.
that. I love that.
I used to ballet park there. They used to be in there so live in there.
I used to go to a lot of open mic nights. It can be an open mic night. It can be a concert of somebody we know. It can be whatever, some form of live music. Bam. And then lastly, I want to go back to the hotel and I want my outfit to be there. My dress, whatever you want me in, I want that to be there. And you say, get dressed, we going, and we go have a nice little dinner somewhere.
Okay. That's
And then we come home and be nasty.
yeah. That sounds like a fun date.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
That don't even sound too hard to plan.
Yep. And then even if one of those things happen, well, other than like a guy take you on a date, but even with that, they don't plan. Like they'll be like, okay, let's just go to this restaurant. No reservations are made. No thought has been put into it. Like I don't be planning nothing. It's just so simple to me. But I you try to tell them the things you like. It's like it's not that hard. But
It's not that hard. All right.
Yeah.
She just gave you the blueprint. Execute.
baby, things gonna get nasty that night. I would lose my mind if I had anything remotely close to that. I haven't even had like
You listening? Are you taking notes? She's giving you the blueprint.
Man, that would be ideal. That would be ideal. I've had nothing close to that. So yeah.
Okay.
That would be ideal for me.
All right. Well,
Yep.
I appreciate you for coming.
You're welcome. Anytime.
All right.
Y'all look at my mug.